Evan, what was it like, first of all, pitching in this big wind? Did it have much of an effect on you out there?
Oh, definitely. You got to go out there and your velocity on your fastball is going to be down. So you come out there, you got to throw a lot of junk. I mix in changeups, curveballs, curveball working with the wind. It's nasty.
Okay, well, what did it have the most effect on? Which of your pitches that you throw?
Oh, definitely my curveball. Whenever it bites against the wind, it's going to make it break a lot more. And I threw a ton today.
Okay, now I thought you pitched about, 4 innings today, was
Yeah,
it?
about 4 1/3.
Okay, and what was the most difficult thing about that? Just the good hitting team of Rend Lake, or was it the conditions out here?
Oh, it's just keeping the confidence up. We had a couple errors today, and you got to pick your teammates up. We had an error there in probably the 6th inning, and we could have been a double play ball. Very next pitch, get a ground ball. Third baseman Tony Zrusin picks it up, steps on third, throws across the first.
Yeah, which was an excellent play. And now, you out there, I noticed you were throwing to Ben Sherrick, right?
Yes.
Okay, now we didn't know if do you normally throw to him or France?
I throw to whoever, but they're both outstanding catchers. And Ben Sherrick, he's been around the game for a long time, and he's got a tattoo on his side that says animal, and he's an animal.
Very aggressive catcher indeed. And now, Evan, when you're out there in this kind of a game situation, is this the usual for you? Are you usually a relief pitcher here with the Lakers, or do you start games?
Yeah, I'm a reliever. I throw middle relief usually. Come in a lot, about 5th, 6th inning. Try to get it all the way to the closer in the 9th inning, and try to do my job today.
And do you think that you and your staff, have you progressed this season, or are you still struggling along? What's your opinion?
Absolutely. We started off down on our spring trip down in Georgia. We're giving up 9, 10, 11 runs a game, and now we're down 3, 4, 5 runs. And a day like today, you got the wind blowing out. 11 runs isn't that bad.
Okay. And now, what did you think of? Let's grade the competition here. You've faced some Rend Lake batters. How do they stack up against some of the other teams you've pitched against?
Oh, all the GRAC conference is amazing. We've been down south. We played those teams that have been outside forever, and their hitters, the GRAC hitters, are amazing compared to everyone else.
Do you remember the toughest hitter you faced this season so far?
Oh man, probably Daniel Peters. I've played with him my whole life. He's from Decatur. He's the 6th batter on Rend Lake, and
right.
Lefty. Everything bunted against me today.
You're from Decatur as well.
I am.
Right?
I'm from
That's
Decatur.
Right. Okay.
And I played with him my whole life. Always been on the same team, so it's hard going against him. And he's good.
And before we're done here, what was your best moment so far this season on the team?
Oh, just definitely getting out there and just playing. It's a team, and just being around the guys the whole time. It's just amazing.
And what do you think of first-year coach Tony Simmons?
No, he's a great guy. He's always there to help, and he's a great coach. He knows exactly what he's talking about. He's very, very good with the hitters. And, we got Coach Glosser as well. Very, very good pitching coach. He's always there to help us out. And he was a good pitcher back in his day, so he knows a thing or two.
Okay, now as we go into Game 2, I'm sure everyone's a little down after that first game, but what's the general plan now? Is it more psychological, or is there certain strategies going on?
We always have the captains in there, and they're always, stay up, stay up, stay up. And we got one of our sophomores on the mound for this game. I think Jeff Jenkins is going to throw, our lone lefty. And we all have so much confidence in him. He's in the top 50 in the nation in earned runs. So we all have the most confidence in the world in him. And, we're going up against a very good pitcher in Freddie Cabrera. So see how it goes. Hope for a win.
Last thing, is it Cardinals, Cubs, or some other team?
Absolutely the Cardinals.
All right,
all
here
day.
we go. All right. We have been visiting with Evan West here on WLKL. We're between games of the doubleheader. Teams are already getting set for Game 2, so we're going to let Evan go. We'll see this on Lakers Live on cable. Glad to see you back. We're back in action, even though it's spring break now. And we'll be back with more baseball. Thanks, Evan.
Thank you.
Back on 89.9, the Max Alternative. Disappointing loss today for the team, but we thought we'd like to get you over here and ask you a little bit about your offense today. I see you hit one out in left field. What kind of pitch was that?
It was a fastball. He had been throwing me fastballs my last 2 at-bats, and I missed them. So I went and asked my coach what was wrong with my swing, and he told me to get my hands to the ball quicker. So I got to it.
Well, it looked like you really cleared the zone on that one, because when you came through the drive into left field, it didn't look like it got over the fence by much, but it was a very solid hit. Is that the portion of the plate you normally look for, or you just kind of go, cover the whole plate?
No, I usually like inner half, and they had been pitching me inner half all day, and I hadn't been exploiting it, so I actually did pretty good on that pitch.
Okay, and I know what I've seen this season, and I haven't seen too much, I haven't seen all your games, but it looks like your team's been improving. It looks like you've been doing better and better as we go along. How do you feel about your own progress?
I started off real slow in the beginning of the season. I was in a big slump, 0 for probably 10 in my first 10 at-bats, so I kind of just settled down, and now I'm starting to get the groove of things.
And you're the steady right fielder out there. You like that spot out there?
Yeah.
That's a sun field, though. Isn't that hard?
The sun come out there every day. That's when I put the shades on. So.
And I see you're equipped with those shades as well.
Yeah.
So what do you think has been the biggest challenge for you personally this year?
Probably just staying alive, even though we haven't been doing as good as we expected or our goals that we had. So it's kind of hard to keep it going, but you got to keep it going.
Okay, now you're a freshman now this year, right?
Yeah.
So you come out of Decatur, and I noticed there was a lot of Decatur players here today, or players from Decatur. Have you ever played with any of them in the past?
Yeah, I played with the Peters kid that was on Ren Lake. I played with John Easter that was on Ren Lake, and then, as you know, it's 3 Decatur kids on our team, so I'm the 4th.
Quite a connection there.
Yeah.
What do you look forward to now? As we, I know you're having, you're teams just trying to hang in there in the, the Great Rivers Athletic Conference. Do you look at that, or do you look at just one game at a time?
It's just one game at a time right now because we just got to take it when we can get it. So we're just trying to climb back into the GRAC and get back to 500 and do the best we can.
Okay. All right, we've been visiting with Jordan Manny. He is the Lakers right fielder. Jordan had a great game today. He did well in Game 1, and in Game 2, he came through big time with a 3-run homer. And I'm looking over the score sheet here, trying to find him on there because my writing's that bad. But earlier he singled. He had a couple singles and a home run. I think 4 RBIs on the game.
Mm-hmm.
So big offensive game here for Jordan Manny. Jordan, thanks for visiting with us. And is this being taped, David? Yes, it is. So I think this is going to end up on cable. You can watch it on Lakers Live.
Okay.
So once again, thanks for joining us and a great game. Good luck next week.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome back to Lakers Live. I'm your host, Chet Novak. I am joined now by another Lady Lakers softball player, another power hitter, Jackie Tromby. Hello again, Jackie, on this late edition of Lakers Live. How you doing?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Okay. Once we got the technical side of things in order here, somewhat, we just had Maria Dust on them and asked you some of the same things. Let's start off with those double headers, 4 in a row. How was that for you? Because you're a catcher.
Yes. Well, at first I was taking day by day. That's all you can do. Beginning at the end, I was kind of like getting a little tired, but my body's been tired pretty bad. So since Florida, we've been getting worked. So.
Okay, and out of those, 8 games, 4 double headers, do you remember how many of those you caught?
I usually catch every other game. So
every other game.
Yeah, we'll do at least. Tori and I will switch one game on, one game off. So. Yeah.
Tori Purcell, that
yes.
is. And when you're not catching, though, I know you're still in the game. Normally, what are you then?
A DP.
A DP, okay.
Yes.
Designated player? Kind of like the DH for baseball?
Yes.
Okay.